We're on lesson 10 called The New Covenant this week. Jeremiah is the first book in the Bible that mentions a new covenant. But let's think a minute about that word new. Jesus said, "A new commandment I give you, that you love one another." John 13:34. Was this really a new commandment? Do we have 11 of them now? Shouldn't God's people have been loving one another all along? I think we'd have to agree that the people who lived during Christ's time had lost a lot of their desire to love each other. There was a definite need for them to love more. So perhaps a new covenant has been needed at times because of some lack. We can still recognize all the main features of the old covenant in the new one. There's no reason to divide them up in a significant way, as some Bible scholars have attempted to do. It's just not fair to think that Old Testament believers under the Old Covenant had to earn salvation by their works and by keeping the Ten Commandments. And we can simply rely on God's grace and forget the commandments. I don't think so. God's basic promises and blessings, his desire to have a relationship with us, and yes, even his commandments never change, do they? God keeps repeating the covenant to us in different ways, in ways that we need and can understand at the time. And this is perhaps why it's called a new covenant by Jeremiah and others, who were reminding all of us that we need God to give us a new heart so we can keep those commandments of his. Lamentations chapter fail not. They are new every morning. So expect God to be there each and every day of your life, because there's nothing new about God's love for us, and there's nothing new about our need for him. So I'll see you next week. Have a good Sabbath.